Hello students, welcome back to online lecture of MG Shah Vidya Mandir and Junior College Bahubali. Welcome to 12th Maths First. Student, we had started topic number 3, trigonometric functions. In last video, we had seen inverse trigonometric function. Now, in this video, we will see examples on inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, so let's start today's video. Hello students, welcome back to online lecture of 12th Maths First. Student, we had started topic number 3rd, trigonometric function. In last video, we had seen what is the inverse trigonometric function. Sine inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse, cot inverse, sec inverse and cosec inverse. We had seen domain and range of that inverse trigonometric function. So first we call the table of that inverse trigonometric function. See what are the inverse trigonometric functions. First is the sine inverse. What is the range of sine inverse? Closed interval -1 to 1 and its domain is minus pi closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, you remember this table, then you solve examples very fast. Then cos inverse, domain range is closed interval -1 to 1 and its domain is closed interval 0 to 1. Then third one is the tan inverse. What is the range of tan inverse? Set of real number and domain open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Then cot inverse, range of cot inverse is set of real numbers and here open interval 0 to pi. Domain is open interval 0 to pi. Next, what is the range of cosec inverse? R minus open interval -1 to 1. Means here set of real number मधून काय सबट्रॅक्ट करायचं आहे? -1 to 1 या ओपन इंटरवल मधले एलिमेंट्स. ओके, and what is the domain of cosec inverse? -pi by 2 to pi by 2 -0. Okay, and lastly, what is the range of sec inverse? Same, R minus open interval -1 to 1 and here domain is closed interval 0 to pi minus pi by 2. Okay, you remember all these inverse trigonometric functions, its range and domain. Here you observe range of sine inverse and cos inverse is same, tan inverse cot inverse is same and cosec inverse sec inverse is same. Here sine inverse closed interval is there, here tan inverse open interval is there, cos inverse closed interval, tan inverse open interval, and these two are different. You remember this domain and range. Okay, now you recite this table. We will see examples based on inverse trigonometric function, that is examples in exercise 3.3. So let's start. See exercise 3.3. Question number 1, find the principal value of the following. In question number 1 there are 6 examples given. I have here solved only few of these examples. See first sine inverse 1/2. For inverse function we suppose this as let x, let this sine inverse 1/2 is equal to, we suppose that x. Okay, therefore you write this as sin x is equal to 1/2. हा sin inverse वेगळा काय होणार का? sin x is equal to 1/2 and we know which value of sin is 1/2 from the table 0 degree, 30 degree, 60 degree. From the table we observe that sin 30 is 1/2, that is sin pi by 6. So here, if you compare, we get x is equal to pi by 6. Okay, and you observe that what is the principal branch value of sin inverse x? From that table, I have told you the table of sin inverse. What is the principal branch value? Means domain of sin inverse closed interval minus pi by 2. sin inverse का domain क्या होगा अपना? closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. वही pi by 6 value जब मध्ये आहे का? Yes, it belongs to principal branch value is closed interval minus pi by 2 and pi by 6 belongs to this interval. Okay, so this is the principal value. Here you write principal branch value of sin inverse is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, you write here, and here pi by 6 belongs to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, or you write this as minus pi by 2 is less than or equal to pi by 6 is less than or equal to pi by 2. तुम्ही असं लिहिलं चालेल किंवा असं लिहिलं चालेल. याचा अर्थ काय? पाय बाय 2 ह्या दोघांच्या मध्ये आहे आणि बिलॉंग्स टू म्हणजे काय? ज्या मध्ये आहे. ओके, therefore pi by 6 belongs to this branch value. Therefore pi by 6 is the principal value of sin inverse x. This is pi by 6. Therefore the principal value of sin inverse 1/2 is pi by 6. Okay, understand? Then see second one. Let tan inverse minus 1 is equal to x. Therefore tan x, we get tan x is equal to minus 1. You write as tan x is equal to minus, right, as it is. Which value of tan is 1? See, tan 0 0, tan 30 1/3, tan 45 1/1. Okay, so here tan pi by 4, tan 45 means pi by 4 is 1. Okay, now student, you had learned in which quadrant tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. All student take coffee, or you observe that tan of minus theta is minus tan theta here. You can write as minus tan theta as tan of minus pi by 4. Why? Because tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Okay, so here we get the value as pi by 4. Tan x is equal to tan of minus pi by 4. See, observe here the principal branch value. The principal branch value of tan inverse is. What is the principal branch value of tan inverse? From the table you observe that principal branch value of tan inverse is open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, and here observe minus pi by 4 means 45 lies between these two. Yes, and here minus 4 pi by 4 belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Therefore the principal value of tan inverse minus 1 is minus pi by 4. Okay, understand both the example. First example I had given of positive, and second example is given of negative. Okay, student, remaining examples in question number 1 you solve yourself. Okay, only you remember what is the domain of inverse trigonometric function. साइन इन्व्हर्सचा डोमेन काय आहे, कॉस इन्व्हर्सचा काय आहे, टॅन इन्व्हर्सचा, कॉट इन्व्हर्स, सेक इन्व्हर्स आणि कोसेक इन्व्हर्स. आणि ती व्हॅल्यू जर त्या डोमेनमध्ये लाईव्ह होत असेल तर ती त्याची काय असणार आहे, प्रिन्सिपल व्हॅल्यू असणार. अंडरस्टँड? ओके. नाव वी विल सी क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. इव्हॅल्युएट व्हॉट इज गिव्हन फर्स्ट. tan inverse 1 plus cos inverse 1/2 plus sin inverse 1/2. See here we first calculate separate tan inverse 1 value, cos inverse half value and tan inverse half value, and substitute the values, you get the answer. Okay, so let's start. Let first tan inverse 1 is equal to suppose x, therefore we get tan x is equal to 1. Okay, which value of tan is 1? Tan 45 is 1, that is pi by 4. Okay, and here what is the principal value? The principal branch value of tan inverse is open interval pi by 2 to pi by 2. And here pi by 4 belongs to my open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, therefore we get this value as, we get tan inverse a1, we get the value of tan inverse 1 x, therefore tan inverse x, that is tan inverse 1 is equal to, we get as pi by 4. Okay, similarly you find cos inverse half, you suppose second C, then you find let cos inverse half is equal to 1, therefore cos y is equal to 1/2. Which value of cos is 1/2? You observe sin 30 is 1/√2, root 1/2. Okay, so here which value of cos is 1/2? Cos pi by 3 means cos 60 is 1/2. Okay, here you observe the principal branch value. The principal branch value of cos inverse is, what is the principal branch value of cos inverse from the table? 0 to close the interval 0 to pi, and here pi by 3 belongs to 0 to pi. Yes, 0 to pi means 0 to 180, and pi by 3 means 60. 60 हा 0 to pi च्या मध्ये आहे का? Yes. Okay, therefore we get cos inverse half is equal to pi by 3. Okay, you calculated first tan inverse 1, then cos inverse half, then lastly you find let sin inverse half is equal to, we suppose at z. Okay, so we get here, therefore sin z is equal to half. You write sin z as it is. Which value of sin is half? See here, cos 60 is half and sin 30 means pi by 6. Okay, and which is the principal branch value? The principal branch value of sin inverse is, what is the principal branch value of sin inverse from that table? Close the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 means minus 92 plus 90. म्हणजे पाय बाय 6 म्हणजे काय होणार आहे? 30 डिग्री. 30 डिग्री ह्या इंटरव्हलच्या मध्ये येते का? येस. अँड हियर पाय बाय 6 belongs to close interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Therefore, we get sin inverse half is equal to pi by 6. Okay, so we find first tan inverse 1, then cos inverse half and sin inverse half. Now you put this. Now you write here, I write here Now you write this tan inverse 1 plus cos inverse half plus sin inverse half. Put the value. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4 plus cos inverse half is pi by 3 plus pi by 6. Here take LCM. You get LCM as LCM of 4, 3 and 6 is 12. 4 3 means 3 pi plus 3 4 means 4 pi plus 6 2 means here 2 pi. So we get here 5 plus 4 9 pi by 4 12. 3 3 9 3 4 So last answer we get 3 pi by 4. This is the final answer. So in this way we calculated. When there is question evaluate, you separate find tan inverse, then cos inverse and then sin inverse, and then take addition of these 3 examples. Okay, understand? See in question number 2nd, 4th example, there are 4 examples. I take here 2 examples. Remaining example you can solve yourself. Cosec inverse minus root 2 plus cot inverse root 3. Here you suppose let cosec inverse minus root 2 is equal to x. Therefore we get cosec x is equal to minus root 2. Okay. Now you observe which value of cosec. Which value of cosec is root 2 from the table of that angle. Angle table of cosec ची कोणती व्हॅल्यू रूट 2 आहे बघा. cosec pi by 4 आहे. ओके, cosec pi by 4 is root 2. Now you observe sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. Therefore we get cosec of minus theta is also minus cosec theta. So we can write here cosec x is equal to cosec of minus pi by 4. We can write in this way also. The principal branch value is principal branch value of cosec inverse is, what is the principal branch value of cosec inverse? Closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, sin inverse जी आहे तीच cosec inverse ची असणार आहे. नाही आणि काय असणार आहे मायनस 0 आहे. ओके, and here minus pi by 4 belongs to minus pi by 2 to close interval pi by 2 minus 0. Okay, therefore we get cosec inverse minus root 2 is equal to minus pi by 4. Okay, we get the first value. Now you find cot inverse. Let cot inverse root 3 is equal to y. Therefore we get cot y is equal to root 3. Which value of cot is root 3? You know, tan 30 is 1 upon root 2, and here cot pi by 6. Cot 30 degree is root 3. Okay, you observe that the principal branch value. What is the principal branch value of this cot inverse? Principal branch value of cot inverse is, what is the principal branch value of cot inverse from the table? Is 0 to pi. Okay, it's not closed interval. 0 to pi. And here you observe pi by 6 belongs to 0 to pi. Okay, therefore we get cot inverse root 3 is equal to pi by 6. We get the value of cot inverse root 3 as pi by 6. Now you write this. Now cosec inverse minus root 2 plus cot inverse root 3 is equal to Cosec inverse minus root 3 is minus pi by 4 plus pi by 6. Here LCM is 12. 4 3 means 3 pi and 6 2 means 2 pi. So last answer we get minus 3 pi plus 2 pi is minus pi by 12. This is the final answer. Okay, very easy. Only you remember the table of range and domain of inverse trigonometric function which I had told you at the starting of this. See question number 3, last question. Student, question number 1, 2, 3 are based on only inverse trigonometric functions. There is some difference. In question number first, you had asked for only sine inverse value, cos inverse, tan inverse. In second question, we have to evaluate there is addition or subtraction of 2 or 3 more trigonometric function. In last question, we have to prove, means again we have to find inverse value of this sine inverse, cos inverse, whatever there. Okay. So all these 3 questions are same. Okay. See. Here we first find sine inverse 1 upon root 2. We have to prove that. Means we first find LHS. Okay. So let here sine inverse 1 upon root 2 is equal to x. Therefore we get sine x is equal to 1 upon root 2. Which value of sine is 1 upon root 2? You know from the table sine 60 is 1 upon root sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. That is pi by 4. Therefore, here pi by 4, you write here pi by 4 belongs to, what is the principal branch value of sine inverse? Minus closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, the principal branch value of sine inverse is closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Therefore, we get sine inverse 1 upon root 2 is equal to pi by 4. Next, second we find sine inverse. Let sine inverse root 3 upon 2 is equal to 1. Therefore, we get sine y is equal to root 3 upon 2. That is sine y is equal to sine 60 is root 3 upon 2. 60 means pi by 3. Okay. Sine 60 means pi by 3. And here you observe, here principal branch value of sine is closed interval minus pi by 2 pi by 2. And pi by 3 belongs to closed interval pi by 2 pi by 2, yes. Therefore, we get value of sine inverse root 3 upon 2 is equal to pi by 2. Okay, same, okay. Now you take LHS. LHS is equal to sine inverse 1 upon root 2 minus 3 sine inverse root 3 upon 2. What is the value of sine inverse 1 upon root 2? Pi by 4 minus 3 into pi by 3. 3 get cancelled, that is pi by 4 minus pi. Okay, take LCM. 4 ones are 4 pi minus 4 pi is equal to minus 3 pi by 4, which is nothing equal to RHS. So here we get LHS is equal to RHS. That is, you write this once again. That is sine inverse 1 upon root 2 minus 3 sine inverse root 3 upon 2 is equal to minus 3 pi by 4. Hence the proof. Understand? Student, this is about question number 1, 2 and 3. Question number 3, first example is like question number 1 and 2. Other examples in question number 3 are of different kind. That is why what here we know which value of sine is 1 upon root 2, which value of sine is root 3 upon 2, or in question number first and second we know which value of cos is 1 upon 2, which value of tan is 1 upon root 3. You know all these value. But in question number 3, Other examples are based on C, like example second, sin inverse minus 1 upon 2 and plus cos inverse minus root 3 upon 2 is equal to cos inverse minus half. Such type of examples we will see in the next video. Okay. So students, question number 3 is like this: sin inverse 3 upon 5. Sin inverse 3 upon 5. Here we don't know which value of sin is 3 upon 5. Then similarly there is cos inverse 12 upon 13. We don't know which value of cos is 12 upon 13. So such type of questions, how to solve such type of questions? In question number 3, there are different examples which are based on, does not based on this in such way. We will discuss all these examples in the next video. That is, we will see remaining examples in exercise 3.3 in the next video. Your today's homework is solve exercise 3.3, question number 1 completely, question number 2 completely in your notebook. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you.